now.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's up?
Almost had a quick panic before the stream when I accidentally saved my save slot at the PS2 opening screen. But nope. Thankfully, Flask is here to help me out, and we you know, I actually don't know how saves work, like slots, but I have been legit saving this whole time too, so we probably would have been fine, right? Because like, doesn't this actually say? Doesn't this actually save a file on my computer?
It
Like in the
saves to
memory
the
card?
memory card, yeah. But there is a thing that could happen where you could if you don't have any slots aside from the one you're overwriting every time, then you could technically save over the slot and save it to no progress, and then that would reflect on the memory card, I think. So you could technically screw yourself
Okay.
over, I think.
Right. Regardless, everything's fine. We're here, and where are we? We are at the Borley Mansion, inside the amusement park, right?
The Lakeside Amusement Park, yeah.
I can't, what was the, help me out here? What was the exact story trigger that sent us over here? Like, I knew we were driven over here. We think somebody's over here, right? We think Claudia's over here. Are we looking for Claudia?
Well, she did order the death of our dad, Harry.
That's right. We're on a revenge quest.
Yeah, I suppose. Heather cannot rest until the deed is done, you know?
Welcome to the Borley Haunted Mansion. We're so glad you came.
Me too.
Please come inside and look around.
Well.
When you feel you're ready, then go through the door.
I don't like that. When you feel you're ready? I think I'm ready now.
Is it just this one guy narrating the entire scenario?
That's what it sounded like.
A family of 4 was sliced into bloody pieces in this room. The cries of the children. The murderer was caught. Do you know why he said he killed his family? Because I felt I had to. Anyway, I'm lying. It's all just a joke. I wanted to scare you, that's all. The truth is, only one person died. By suicide.
Oh!
Look, if you wanted to scare me, mission accomplished, man. I'm out of here.
Oh, hey, Feathers McGraw, sorry about the waiting, but you know, there's pre-stream rituals we have to accomplish to summon good fortune onto the stream.
I don't feel very fortunate right now.
Hey, what's up? First time chat from user Namorg. I met Namorg in real life. Namorg in real life.
No, you didn't.
More than once. How you doing, Namorg? All right.
Is that the zombie from the opening of Resident Evil 1 that turns around?
No, I think there's a dude there, dude. Blow her up in the morning, for sure. You know, I still work in that area. I ate just off campus today, down at the bottom of the hill.
You ate books? What's wrong with you?
Sorry, yeah. Yeah. I work like 20 minutes north of campus, or like 10 minutes north of campus. Yeah, well, not in the last few years. I haven't been to the Black Sparrow in a while. But I definitely have gone. Oh yeah, that was a big spot for me in college. Bookshelves are crammed with books. They're probably all just fake anyway. Fuck yeah, it was. Sorry, I was just catching up with an old friend. Stream, but I'm here. Books are all fake. There's a guy in the chair. Oh fuck! What the fuck is that?
Hello,
Oh,
Danny.
Young man, but quite friendly as you can see.
Oh,
but
that's
he
nice.
came here after first losing his way.
Oh, he's made of metal.
Oh, maybe you might know. Where is the path to heaven?
User
I
Namorg says, Flask, I think our
yeah,
10-year anniversary of playing APB is coming up.
I refuse to hop back on APB.
I actually
Not after
played too
what Jake
fast, but
did to me.
Heather said something about, geez, it's real. And then the Hanging Man is blocking the way. It's all rotten and disgusting, and I don't want to get any closer to it. Whoever it was, I feel sorry for them. That's just a doll sitting in the chair. So she has reason to believe this is a real person, but she thinks that's a doll. Interesting.
Look,
This mansion is quite
just
old,
look.
so please watch your step. Sometimes the floor suddenly gives way, and beneath the floor, there's nothing.
Is it one of those tricks where they like there's this floor is screens and they just make it look like the floor fell away, and so you freak out? You ever seen that one with the elevator?
Oh,
Sorry. This
Oh,
place is just falling
he tricked
apart.
us. It's actually the ceiling
Broken, you see.
that's
It
falling.
wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you. There's the exit. I hope you enjoyed your tour. Please come back anytime. Or if you prefer, we could come and visit you instead.
I'm sorry, you can't visit me. My dad's dead.
That was
I would not have
supposed to
spammed
be
that door if I
easy,
expected it was
but
actually going to just open as soon as he's done talking.
Everyone really likes you. They want you to stay with them forever. I
Oh,
have to agree with them. Don't be afraid.
Did Heather just get mind melted by a red haze?
all right. Look, I'm no shit gamer, all right? If I knew there was going to be a red haze, I would have fucking.
Run
Oh,
for
I
the
just did it
hills.
again. Sorry, stream thing.
Everyone can see Andy's old desktop. Everyone can see
Alright.
all the porn he watches. Everyone can see all the baby games he plays. And
Hey, look, none of that porn is on my desktop. Okay, that'll just be poor OPSEC.
I guess so.
All right, the baby games though for sure.
All right, get it together. We're in this. we're gonna do it this time.
And I'll do it by going the wrong way.
No distractions. Just
I keep
Borley.
All right, so let me just be sure. F1 is save and F3 is load, right?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure I got the slot all set. Dude, I would do a played up stream. I love played up.
Poorly haunted mansion.
Even better, no more. You could just
Help!
play up with us.
Help!
All right, fortunately, it seems like I can just run through this for the most part.
But if you
I'm not
don't
gonna stream.
experience the scares, then you won't get the
The
got
full
over
effect.
my fear ending.
This mansion is quite old, so please watch.
You won't get the Heather overcame her fears ending.
This place is just falling apart.
Wouldn't just be running past everything kind of be
You see, it was
No,
Running
because
past
she's
everything.
running from her. She's running from her past. If you run too fast, you know.
There's the
for sure?
exit. I hope you enjoy.
And yeah, no more. You're talking about played up. You said that the game scratched your automation itch. I kind of feel the same. That was one of the surprising things I found about the game is how much of it's not really Overcooked spin. It is an Overcooked spin-off, but it's not like Overcooked 3. It's like a different kind of game. Like an Overcooked next Factorio or something. All right.
Don't let Namorg distract you.
He was for a second. Let's talk about played up. But I'm not streaming played up right now. Oh shit! Oh come on!
Get hazed, fucker.
Mother effer. Alright, that haze is kind of a bullshit effect. Don't be sorry no more.
I mean, it's, you know, Borley's really needed to kick it up a notch for this Halloween season, and they might have gone a little bit overboard. But it's a choice, to be sure. The haze
is a
that
choice.
kills you immediately as soon as it catches you.
I don't think it was just a health thing. It is just literally pretty much an instant kill.
Yeah.
That's Danny.
That last death, that was on me. That first one, though, that was bullshit.
This mansion is quite old, so
Like
please
literally, as soon as I saw there was a thing there, I tried moving and I was already dead.
just falling apart.
What, you don't run away from every light you see?
You see, it wasn't
On instinct?
supposed to stop there, I assure you.
I bet that would actually be something like if you imagine there being like a Silent Hill 3 remake, that would be like they could do like a really cool like ominous blood mist effect or something,
But
you
it
know,
seems that no one wants you to leave.
Yeah.
instead of
Everyone
just turning up the red.
they want you to stay with them.
Oh, it's a red fog volume.
I have to agree with them.
Also, that last death kind of bullshit too. They threw a door in my face. What? I'm not supposed to try it. Didn't have time to try it and then run.
But you don't know the scent of a fake door when you smell one.
Look, I thought it was fake, but I should have the opportunity to try it. I could be wrong.
I think this mansion is playing tricks on you.
Do you think that this red mist is part of like the amusement tour ride?
That's what I was saying. I was saying Borley kicked it up a notch this Halloween season, but they went overboard.
All right. Flesh monsters ain't shit. You just run past them. Anything in this room? Oh, it's a little corner inviting me to go. Okay. There also seem to be. Oh, okay. Nope.
There was nothing.
I'm glad I checked. That is just a wall. I thought that was another door.
I don't feel very amused right now.
Yo, whoa.
The door doesn't
Oh,
seem
okay.
locked, but I can't open it.
Oh, great, thanks, Heather. There's no time to start playing around with stuff like this.
I can't go into space right now. I have to murder someone.
First off, rude. I'll kill both of your heads, split head. Isn't its name something like Two-Face?
Double head.
Double head. Dude, split head is 100% a better name for that dog. I know I said this on an earlier episode, but
I wonder if that's because they named Splitworm first, and they were like, oh shit, we made those dogs that also have a split head. What are we gonna do now? Double dog? Two-Face? Head dog?
I think the split worm theory is definitely strong.
Down the
Like-
middle doggo?
Like one designer made the split worm first, and the other designer was like, "Fuck, I really want to name my thing Split Head," but like everybody's gonna think I just copied it off of them.
Yeah. Cleaved canine?
Cleaved Canine would be pretty sick, actually.
That would be pretty
I would-
good.
if you had told me that was the name, I'd be like, "Wow, really? That's cool." You should have told me that was a name.
Whacked woofer?
All right, that one. I'm not saying it's a bad name. It kind of is, but like, it's just, it's not really tonally appropriate. It's a flyer for some kind of musical for kids. There's nothing interesting about it. I need to. This game is like so fucking sensitive. Like you hit like anywhere on the joystick or anything, it skips the dialogue.
You hit on the joystick and it skips the dialogue? Like you touch the joystick?
Yeah, watch.
That doesn't seem right.
Look, see, I'm I'm moving very slightly to the left. And you don't even see me moving because the game sometimes doesn't register as a move, but like
Huh.
it's enough to skip the dialogue. That's often wise because like I don't know, maybe I'm just like instinctively like I don't know, fiddling around with it, but it's about Huey the horse, one of the park's mascots. But that's a lot of information that I don't really need right now.
Read up on Huey. You never know when it might come in handy.
It's a popcorn wagon. Nothing very interesting about it. I think straight up I disagree, but whatever.
It's funny that she feels the need to comment on every single thing about her disinterest or non-utility to her.
It's like there's a part of her that recognizes she's being played, and she's like trying to tell her meta self, like, "Fuck off! I got a chain."
I got a chain.
So this wasn't this just contextually for the listeners. Sorry, this stream started in the amusement park, and I had run in here a little bit, but I pretty much got to the first save point, and then I called it an end. All that being said, I don't remember a puzzle so far where I felt. I don't remember any puzzles that I'm stuck at. First off, but I don't remember nowhere. Yeah, I would use a chain.
The girl with one red shoe.
Wait, is this? That's right. I figured it out. This is the ultimate weapon, isn't it?
Chain shoe. The combo doesn't make sense.
Hey, let's look. Chain. It has hooks on both ends. Looks pretty sturdy anyway. Red shoe. One shoe, blood red. It was above the stage. Flyer for musical, nothing interesting about it.
Oh, I don't know.
Flyer for musical, nothing interesting.
So you have a chain and a shoe.
Bunch of flyers for musicals, I presume. But you know what I don't have, Flask?
What?
I don't have a map of this area.
Shit.
Oh, fuck. Straight up, that's an exit. Yeah.
Don't you want to leave this little area?
It's about Kathy the Kitty, one of the park's mascots.
Huey the horse and Kathy the kitty.
I'm just... Isn't that where I came in at?
Maybe. Although there was a pendulum on the other side of that. I don't remember a pendulum. But maybe it is.
I don't know, let me scrub the side to this.
I don't really see another entrance, so maybe there was.
I mean, I guess this room could just be to get me the chain. I gotta find out where to use it.
Well, you got both the chain and the shoe here.
That's true. Very true.
You got to find your very own Prince Charming Cinderella type. Try the shoe on him, and if it fits, you got to chain him up.
Wait. I wonder if shoe soles have manganese dioxide in it.
You never know until you try.
This is not the way to go. This is not the way to go.
Star travel.
There's no point in worrying. I just have to try not to think about it.
There's no point in worrying.
Oh my god. Jesus. I'm... Ooh.
Yeah, so this was like a straight shot to get you those two items, it looks like. And then now you're just...
Yeah.
Going on
I
your way.
agree. I'm kind of just running back because I felt like this was the only way I could go, so I'm just looking to see if there's like another path somewhere on this shot.
You don't happen to have some sort of map of this area, do you?
I'm not strong enough to budget no matter how much I pull. There's got to be a way. Aha. Chain it to the right and start the ride, right?
Ooh, good idea.
Does the shoe fit?
We'll
That's
try
a good point.
chain.
Huh. Doesn't seem like Heather wants to put it on.
You're also just make sure you're
Oh, wait,
turned
wait,
toward
wait.
the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna be rusted. I'm not strong enough to budget no matter how much I pull. There's got to be a way. Yeah. Attach the chain to the door handle. This half is fine. Better do something with the other half, though.
So wrap it around your waist, and then
All right, so yeah, this is where I'll wrap it around my waist and then run.
yeah. Maybe that one because it's facing away, so it'll go away.
I mean, I think they'll all go in the same direction, but
No, I mean I know, but like, just it would be the first one to start moving away from where the door is.
right. Well, let me
I definitely
just
think you have the
see.
right idea.
I think so. Okay, so yeah, she won't turn it on. I'm just gonna see if I turn it on first. Hmm.
Maybe that handle. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
hang on.
Oh,
This column here. Okay. What? Why would she attach it to like the stationary middle of this thing? Why
I
wouldn't
think
she
that
not?
part also rotates.
Uh,
I think
how
the
would she
column
know?
itself
Okay.
rotates.
Maybe she just knows this right better than I do, which is fair. Watch on the switch, yes.
She remembers this from her Silent Hill shattered memories.
Oh, okay, I see. The chain is long enough it needs to like wrap around. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you take double blinkers in this game?
I don't know what that
I gotta
means.
I gotta be honest. I know what that means, and I'm afraid to ask. Or I don't know what that means, and I'm afraid to ask.
There are double heads in this game.
You're late.
Are you hurt?
Can't move my right leg. I think it's broken.
I'll call an ambulance.
What? I don't think one will come.
Heather, you're in Rust World's Otherworld.
I'm used to it.
What's up with this music?
You old fool! Getting yourself hurt like that?
Sorry.
Why did you have to do that for me?
I feel like this beat isn't really doing it for me on this scene.
What'll I do if you die?
What'll we do if this god thing gets born?
Shh.
Come on.
Hey, God, Douglas.
How
You try to
powerful
tell me
can
I gotta
stuff
kill
like this
God?
be?
Kerchik. She pulls the slide back on her handgun.
But anyway, something's gonna happen.
Who knows? Maybe we'd all be better off if it did.
But if this is how God of Mercy acts, I don't want to see any more of him. That's a pretty good reason to risk my life, don't you think? Plus, I'm just an old fool.
Only way to kill the God of Mercy is to
You
attack
think you're
him
Superman or
without
something?
any
You know.
mercy.
I always wanted to
True.
be him. Besides,
I feel like the way the Japanese tend to gauge age,
Don't
Douglas is
feel
like
responsible.
35.
It's not your fault.
Yeah. You think so?
I wouldn't put it past them.
remind me of my son.
You
But
said
I'm a girl.
nobody was going to cry for you.
Dead people don't cry. Stupid kid got himself shot robbing a bank.
Dead people don't cry.
Maybe because his pop was a penniless good for nothing.
Wait, Heather reminds him of his son who was like a bank robber or attempted one and died doing so.
Sorry.
Dude, you seen how the way she acts? She's just an
guess,
obstinate
yeah.
and like she's got a fucking gunner on her and
That's true.
She-
I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Compared me to your daughter.
She's even saying it.
like he loves his son, so like he's not necessarily saying it's like a bad thing, but like
Right.
you know,
No.
he's not also not necessarily commenting on positive qualities.
You'll be okay by yourself.
Hey, no problem. Besides, my dad's not around anymore, so only I can do this.
The fuck? Douglas!
What are you doing?
Did she sense gun?
The radio started crackling.
Killing you here is the only way to end this nightmare.
Yeah, you might be right.
Cool girls don't turn around at men with guns.
The beat you just heard is from the newest album by DJ Claudia, theme of some kind of bond forming after all between Heather and Douglas. That's what the song is called. That was the song.
Well, honestly, at the start, I wasn't into it, but when I saw where the scene was going and like what it was doing, it kind of fit. But like first 2 minutes, you're like, wait, what is this like weird upbeat-ish kind of melancholy beat happening right now in this horror simulator?
That's just the Yamaoka jam. That's just the way he do.
I'm gonna talk to him again.
What?
What is it?
I just came by to make sure you were still alive.
Sorry. I'd come with you if I wasn't hurt.
Yeah, well, I guess that's the problem with older guys, huh? I'll
Is she flirting with him?
You just rest. Don't die on me, okay?
Okay. I feel like this is new. Fortune
So
hat.
did he get his leg broken by like a monster? Is that what did he say?
Fuck. If he did, I
Because
didn't catch
the
it.
last we saw of him, he was confronting Claudia. He had a gun on her, and she is not like a physical threat unto herself. But did she like summon
don't
something that
know.
like snuck up on him, got the drop on him, and then hurt him?
I think right now it's ambiguous to us.
Maybe he's lying and he actually did buy into Claudia's whole spiel.
Oh, could this be? Well, you're reading this stuff anyway.
Client Claudia Wolf. Request. Searching for then infant Alessa Gillespie, kidnapped by man named Harry Mason. No word from police. Kidnap location unknown. Old Silent Hill newspaper article. Alessa Gillespie, 7, dead in fire. Links to current case. To be investigated. Priority low. Using alias Heather. Neighbors do not know real name. What is she hiding?
Huh.
Did Douglas come in here, leave his notebook, and go back outside?
Seems to be the case. I got a doll head.
So right now your key items are like red shoe and
Red
doll
shoe,
head.
doll head. Oh, and the notebook. Oh shit! Sorry,
Was there
I
more?
didn't realize. Yeah, there was.
Why would it just have more all of a sudden? Hello, Vito in chat.
Yo, what's up, Vito? Okay, here. You're good.
According to records, 24 years old. Client says looks 17. Plausible? Lived in Portland till 12 years ago. Got wrapped up in a murder case. Harry shot suspect. Justifiable self-defense, so no punishment. Moved away immediately after. Started to use alias. Apparently no connection with the criminal. Just some occult freak. Slightly off from way back. Slightly off from way back. I guess the freak was. Originally from Silent Hill. So Harry killed some occult chase a stalker in self-defense, and that's why they started using aliases, apparently.
Doll head. It'd be cute enough on a normal doll, but just a head? Downright creepy. Yeah, that status window kind of bugs out every now and then. This happens.
So the 24 years old figure, is that's not including four. Okay, yeah, actually that is okay. So that's including the age that Cheryl was at when Harry went looking for her in the first Silent Hill game, when she disappeared into Silent Hill and then eventually got reabsorbed back into Alessa. So that is kind of funny, is including that tidbit that, like, according to, you know, the legal system, Heather should be 24 because she was already 7 or 8 when she got reset into a baby, but she's 17 instead.
Which, you know, to the point of this thing, Harry did pretty much straight up kidnap her, right?
Yeah, I mean, Claudia wasn't wrong when she confronted Douglas earlier, saying she was originally one of us, and it's like, yeah, that was true. She was Dahlia's daughter. It's just that Dahlia then went on to sacrifice her in a fire to appease a god or birth a god. So not such a good parent, but not such a good family environment. The cult.
Are we going to see Heather give live birth to a god?
Yeah, on stream.
Yeah, we haven't even seen her consummate the god yet. And I've been waiting for it.
I know you have, you little freak.
Got some freaky dolls. It's a Snow White doll. The Cinderella doll.
So this is like a doll area, which may be the place that you end up using the doll head.
There are photos on the ground. What's this? Are these photos of those dolls? Cinderella on the left and Snow White on the right, but something's wrong.
Cinderella on the left, Snow White on the right.
Actually, let me do this again and actually look at pictures. The Cinderella's Cinderella's missing a shoe. That's probably what it is, right? Maybe I gotta put
You do have a shoe. Now.
Oh yeah. See, there's a shoe goes on this book there. You can see an implant for it, or an imprint for it. The Cinderella, the red shooter feet. The Snow White
Very
doll.
Well.
Put the doll head on Snow White's hand. I don't know the Snow White myth well
Snow White's
enough.
Like, thanks.
Do you know the relevance of a doll head in Snow White?
No. The only thing I think that would go in her hand would be like an apple for the poisoned apple.
I mean, that would make more sense, right?
Yeah.
And that would be spooky themed too. I don't get the doll head.
Right. And maybe that's not correct because that didn't do anything for you as far as you know. Just what you did just there. She is holding something roundish in her hand in that shadow, Snow White.
Right. I mean, I kind of just tried it because, like, okay, clearly I did not pick on both of these things. I wonder if those opened individual doors. Well, I'm gonna explore both of them anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Let's start.
Was that a dinosaur?
Kind of looked like something, didn't it?
Dino Crisis. Oh, it's a dragon.
Yeah, it's dragon. I mean, those wings look like little harpy wings. Okay.
I don't think it's gonna achieve liftoff, but
this is the dragon that guards the treasure chest. It's just a prop and not scary at all. Yeah, sure, Heather. Whatever.
She has to like justify to nobody.
It's not scary at all.
I noticed she didn't say that about Borley's haunted mansion.
Oh, she was terrified, dude.
She was terrified. Hello.
What up, dude?
my little knee biter. It's weird. It's like whenever there's high intensity action, I'm still getting like a hitch or two. But when you're just like walking around, that's not happening. I wonder where in the pipeline that's happening.
I mean, we can try to
I
restart
don't want to
OBS
mess with it.
if you
It's
want.
not that big a deal.
Okay. I'm just saying, 'cause I'm not getting anything.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, it's hard to determine if it's an OBS thing or a parsec thing, right?
Well, I'm looking at like OBS, you know, the stats for your whatever,
Yeah.
you know, your live stream, and I'm not seeing any like drop frames or anything like that. So I'm not sure where it's happening. Maybe like parsec.
Seems like it was
Oh,
a good
even
idea to
better.
actually kill these guys, so I'm glad I did that. I was a little worried I was wasting a lot of time and resources here.
Well, now you can look around. Dolly is the one who said it. Said that girl was a demon, that she took my daughter for a sacrifice. But it's not totally believable. I mean, appearances can be deceiving. When I saw that photo in the hospital basement, I thought, that girl looks like Cheryl. Is that why I feel this way? Something's not normal anyway. Nothing good will come of this. But I just can't think of her as a demon. Is it my imagination, or do I actually feel sorry for her? Why do I feel like she's looking for someone to help? Cheryl's what's important to me. Everything else can wait until I've gotten her back.
There's a date and a signature at the end. It's dated some 17 years earlier and signed by Harry. Dad?
No, different Harry.
Right. That's kind of what I was thinking. It's an ice cream store, but there's no one in there. What the fuck? Got a stun gun battery. Got a stun gun battery.
Harry left those there 17 years ago just in case.
You know, I like the stun gun. I don't use it much, but when I do, I feel like it's pretty useful. Pretty handy. Okay, so this is where I came in at. Killed them dogs. Ran up, saw the ice cream. Seems to be another gate right there I could probably go through. I mean, I gotta go back, right? I mean, I don't know what was through Cinderella's door.
True.
Huh. The morgue posted something puzzling. What the hell is up, dog?
I wasn't going to acknowledge him.
The door shut time won't budge, no matter how hard I push. Actually, I don't know what this puzzle did for me. Was that door just locked until I did that? Or...
I'm not sure.
I mean, I imagine this gotta be it, right? Like, nothing else happened.
And you can't take the items back, right? So... it is what it is, I suppose.
I suppose I should have tried the door before hand, but, you know, I came to the puzzle with the items in hand. Just saw them in. I'm really cheesed off I don't have a map, let me just say.
Who needs it?
I mean, this level has actually been fairly linear so far. Like here, it's a big room, but I think there's only one way to go.
Yeah. No more. Real quick before you leave, make sure to subscribe to our Twitch channel and donate the amount you think is appropriate.
Yeah, I'll start with $100.
Seems like a reasonable starting figure.
I mean, for the quality of content that we produce. Uh-oh. I want to ride one. The horse is moving. God damn it.
He skipped
Horse is moving.
dialogue.
Well, she was saying it's alive, but not really alive. I caught
No
that
more.
much.
Donate $1 for every time he skips a line of dialogue, even if it's the like the
Don't
same
bankrupt the
batch
man.
of dialogue.
This horse is the only one not moving. Is it because it was stabbed in the head?
Yes.
That's plausible, right?
I mean, this just seems like a good time.
Oh, something on the other side of it. Okay, I was gonna say, are you not gonna read the memo? There's a memo pinned to the horse's side with a huge nail.
When 13 turns count 4, you will die from their curse. If you wish to escape, there is but one way out. To kill before you are killed. You will be saved by the 12th death.
13 counts 4, you're dead. 13 counts 4, you're gonna die. You kill before you're killed, you'll be saved by the 12th death.
The horse is moving.
Horse is moving.
It's one messed up horse. Interesting.
Oh, by the 12th death, I gotta kill 12 of these things.
These horse props have a lot of HP.
3. I don't know if I'll have the time though. The 13 turns count 4.
Yeah.
52 turns. I don't know, man. There's been a lot of turns.
What was that, 6?
I don't know. I think I might not have killed one earlier.
So is she losing health because of the
I was
wheel?
just thinking that. I
merry-go-round?
think that's what's happening.
We all like horse pain noises on this stream. Andy is so desperate to survive that he's willing to use a handgun on static objects. He thinks he can make it.
I thought it would be faster. Like, I thought I was running against like a time, but like, they're all dead. Wait,
Did you just hear a noise?
I did.
Oh, that was the cutscene entering the room.
I hope this is not the cutscene where I die. Sound design in this game is pretty good. Oi, oi, oi. I open the gate. I open the door. Ooh, I'm sipping on a little bit of Woodford Reserve, Kentucky bourbon. It's pretty good.
Pay attention to the game. There's blood, Heather. Who's calling you out? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna kill this bitch.
If you can.
I mean, she's the worst version of me. She just has a knife. I don't even think it... Did I ever use that weapon? Like, maybe once?
While you were loading the gun, she was studying the blade.
Yeah, well, my katana's... I mean, she studied
Oh,
this,
yeah.
I guess.
True, you did study a longer blade. Yeah, that's a factor. For sure.
I don't know if she's ever gonna, like... Come on, bitch, stop blocking, alright?
She's turtling. She's dusting.
Alright, she seems pretty dead. What the fuck? Oh,
That's
fuck!
what you think.
Oh, fuck, man! She got a gun! She can't have that. I'm supposed to have all the guns.
You thought you were the only one with a firearms carry license.
Alright, I guess I'll just have to use a better gun, bitch. Alright, nope. Did not mean to equip the gun I don't have any ammo for. My bad. Who's next?
Surely now it is over.
What Heather could possibly be next? Oh, it's Pipe Heather, huh?
You downgraded, Pipe Heather.
What? Where you going, Pipe Heather? Where you going?
She's like, oh fuck.
Where you going, Pipe Heather? I'm actually totally out of shot anyway. Alright, that's alright.
It's a real cat and mouse situation.
Get stunned, bitch.
You fool, you brought a metal object to an electricity fight?
I forget what the block. What do you miss the block from?
It's that button. Ow! Ow!
Who's next? No, you're never
Got it
gonna
close,
use
so
that
she's
gun on me.
swinging with the submachine gun.
Yeah, I am not gonna let her use that gun.
Well, she's got the moves with the submachine gun. Ow! Is your health okay?
Yeah, I think it's alright for now. God, I don't have a whole lot of health items left.
It's never been so intense. I find it very humorous that she hasn't fired that gun once.
Oh, thank God. All right,
She
who's
never will.
next? I've had some Elijah Craig before. This shit's good.
She left a message for you. It would be better for myself to die. After all, it's nothing to be afraid of. That child, that demon, when I think of the endless pain it will bring when it is birthed, I decided that instead of the suffering and cruelty I endured in that sick room, that I would like to bestow a more gentle and peaceful death on myself. Why do I resist? I never thought of myself as such a fool.
Alessa. I guess it's kind of strange for me to call you that since you are me. But you know what? You and I don't think alike after all. And it's not that I don't remember that sick room either.
Have all the memories come flooding back, Heather?
Seems to be the case. Something very gross is in here. It's all sloppy and fucking wet. What's going on?
Well, that whole
Oh, that's
time
me.
the merry-go-round was descending into like a hole.
Yeah.
It was like corkscrewing down into a hole. I give to you unreservedly my body and my eternal soul. Whatever darkness may befall me, I will endure with you beside me. Very well. As proof of your miraculous power, guide our obedient and willing souls to the road of paradise, O Lord. We will not give in to the power of temptation as long as we have you in our hearts. O Lord, save us with your compassion. O Lord, shower us with your blessings. O Lord, favor us with your abundance.
Your messages are getting weird, Flask.
I know, I'm losing it a little bit. After the intensity of all that fighting,
For sure.
I just want
Something written on the door.
divine intervention. This door is the gate which leads to the road to paradise.
Oh, dude, nice. Sounds
That's
sweet.
nice. That was easy. Embrace the bosom of the Holy Mother. Admit your sins and be forgiven. Eternal tranquility can be yours.
Alright, but I'm kind of God, so I don't have to do any of that.
Well, as you
Yeah,
said
hell yeah.
earlier, you haven't borned God yet, so
Nope. Oh, dude, I keep forgetting I have this. Might have, to actually start using it now that I'm low on health items.
Yeah, maybe.
Speaking of which, I'm going to hit F1 to save, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just been a few goof ups here and there.
Sure.
Okay, actually, I don't feel like this is correct, running all the way back in.
Could you not go through the door to the road to paradise?
I need to interact with it again. I don't know if I did after I read the thing. Aha.
Let me in. This is just a church. They lied on the door.
How did you get here? It was Vincent, wasn't it? He led you here.
No.
When will he cease his meddling? But it's just as well. Luring you
Wait, she has a save icon on her book she's reading.
Checkmate.
I guess pulling a gun on a person normally would be a pretty good checkmate.
For sure.
Will arrive. After the judgment and atonement, an eternity of bliss. Oh, Alessa, the world you wanted is nearly here.
That's not what I want.
Not you. Alessa, your true self.
I'm the only me I see
But
here,
I am
bitch.
Alessa.
My little Claudia, my dear sweet sister.
Alessa, is it you? Oh, how I've missed you.
I don't need another world. It's fine the way it is.
But you said it yourself. The world must first be cleansed with fire.
But that's not what I want now.
I like how she started enunciating to prove she's Alessa.
You want happiness? Have you become blind to all the hopeless suffering in the world? We all need God's salvation.
Listen, suffering is a fact of life. Either you learn how to deal with that or you go under. You can stay in your own little dream world, but you can't keep hurting other people.
My controller is rumbling in funny ways.
Forgive you for hurting my father.
I wish only for the salvation of mankind. But for that to happen, the world must first be remade. And for that, we need God.
You self-righteous witch! No one asked you to help!
What is growing within you?
Oh shit, we really are gonna see her give birth to
Despise
God.
me, don't you?
You're damned right I do!
It's good.
When was she like? I guess she was like ritually inseminated.
Maybe it's like a metaphysical thing.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah. Got the Eye of the Night tarot card.
I think it's funny that Heather, like, tried to do the Alessa act for like a minute and then immediately gave up.
And just dropped it like, oh, whatever. I don't care. It's like me and D&D.
Yeah.
Somehow I remember this stained glass. It shows God and the man and the woman who birthed her. I used to come to this chapel all the time when I was a little girl. I came to worship God and to ask for my prayers to be answered. Well, wasn't that exactly me? It was actually Alessa when she was a little girl. But anyway, none of my prayers were ever answered.
So when
The state of her memory seems really strange to me.
it seems like she definitely has Alessa's memories now, but she's obviously not controlled by them, you know. She is still Heather as a person. Creation. Oh god. God created beings to lead people in obedience to her. The red god, Zuckelbara. The yellow god, Lobsolvith. Many gods and angels. Finally, God set out to create paradise where people would be happy just by being there.
They're just
That's
going
nice.
for it here. Like, all right, so that's for, I guess one. I guess one is probably on the other side, and it's maybe this one. Decide 3 or 1. All right, hang on. I'm just gonna skip to 1. We'll go in order.
One, origin. In the beginning, people had nothing. Their bodies ached and their hearts held nothing but hatred. They fought endlessly, but death never came. They despaired, stuck in the eternal quagmire. Two, birth. A man offered a serpent to the sun and prayed for salvation. A woman offered a reed to the sun and asked for joy. Feeling pity for the sadness that had overrun the earth, God was born from these two people. Those two people. The man and the woman. 3. Salvation. God made time and divided it into day and night. God outlined the road to salvation and gave people joy. And God took endless time away from the people. Dick.
Yeah, straight up. All right, we'll treat this one again, but now in context.
4. Creation. God created beings to lead people in obedience to her. The red god, Zuckelbara. The yellow god, Lopsel-Vith. Many gods and angels. Finally, God set out to create paradise, where people would be happy just by being there.
Okay, so it's a metaphysics where there's the big god, and then he created a bunch of little gods.
There's little gods.
She created a bunch of little gods.
5. Promise. Reprise. But there God's strength ran out, and she collapsed. All of the world's people grieved this unfortunate event, yet God breathed her last. She returned to the dust, promising to come again. Six, faith. So God hasn't been lost. We must offer our prayers and not forget our faith. We wait in hope for the day when the path to paradise will be opened.
Okay, so now we know the whole the cult's whole metaphysics.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do with the organ. I don't know how to play anyway. I love how the game had me equip the gun. I actually do like that, just because that's what she was using the cutscene.
7. One day, a girl in high school started having morning sickness. Chapel. They heard you. They heard your wishes and your prayers, and they gave you
Hell,
a map.
yeah, dude.
Finally.
I'm really curious about this second page here.
All the
Is that
little
outside,
people.
maybe? I have a feeling there's someone on the other side of the door. Oh shit. The door is shut tight and I can't open it no matter how hard I try.
So I was gonna say before, when did Claudia actually or think she spoke
It's
with
locked.
Alessa and like acknowledged her wishes to remake the world after cleansing it with fire? Like when does she perceive that she received that information? Because Alessa was a little girl when she got burned, and then from then on she was spitefully hateful towards the cult and people of the town. And then like she got reborn twice, and like all that time was just, I don't know. I don't remember a time when it would have seemed like Claudia could have interpreted Alessa's wishes as what she's saying now. I understand that she could just be straight up like deluded in herself,
Mm-hmm.
But she seems to believe at least that Alessa's wishes are to birth God, cleanse the world in fire, and remake it as paradise. So when does she think she heard that?
I don't know. I don't know, other than there seems to be something significant about 25 years. So like the fact that it's 25 years later has been referenced a lot. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm kind of like searching, but I feel like I remember reading something. I don't know. I felt like I remember reading something about it being significant. Like something can only happen every 25 years, maybe. I'm not, but that's not an answer to your question. I don't have one.
I mean,
Just
I mentioned recently that the game mentioned recently, and then I remarked upon it, that 24 is the amount of time that the world thinks Heather has been around, when in actuality that's Cheryl plus Heather, But that's 24, and you're saying 25, that they're referencing 25.
Right. What's up, Lexandra? Oh,
Why
what
was
the
that,
fuck?
Why was
What
that?
the fuck?
What are they called again?
I don't have health items, man. I can't do this shit right now.
The club hand dudes. What are they freaking called again?
I don't know, man. You're the one with the access to the.
It's true. Closer or closer. Sorry. Why was that closer like a shadow version? You notice that?
I did notice that. Oh, you're talking about the flesh monster? Yeah.
Yeah, the one you killed in that room.
There are a bunch of
Classroom.
papers in this file. I get the feeling that it's a handwritten copy of some book.
Represents the deity known as the halo of the sun. In heraldry, symbolizes a religious group. The 2 outer circles are charity and resurrection. The 3 inner circles are present, past, and future. Usually drawn in red, occasionally drawn in black or other colors, but blue reverses the meaning into a curse on God and is therefore forbidden. Alright, just draw it in blue, simple as. Draw the save icon in blue.
Shelves are covered with file folders and boring books. There's no useful information here, as far as I can tell.
I can't believe we just got the exact information on how to punk God and Heather isn't even acknowledging it.
I know, right? Oh boy, fuck, dude. I got no health item.
You're hurting for certain.
I have the Night Tarot card. Found this in the chapel. Is this a real tarot card, though?
What does Eye of Night
22?
represent?
Well, if you look closely, it looks kind of like a vagina.
I can see that. You're right. Isn't that the kind of thing that's God's supposed to come out of soon?
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
It's like poetry. It rhymes. There's a picture here of an angel flying to the heavens. Nothing special.
I don't know. I think it's pretty good art.
Yeah, right?
I wouldn't be so down on it. Who was doing that heavy breathing? Oh yeah, okay, here you go. Just splash some Mountain Dew Blue on there.
So death isn't the end. Pretty good deal if you ask me. Thanks to reincarnation, I died as a lesson. I'm still living with myself. Thanks, reincarnation. But you know, just the thought of it has started to turn my stomach. Girl, I feel you.
How many lives must a girl walk down before she can call herself a woman, you know? Saint Nicholas, miraculous hands, a doctor of God.
Hang on. How many? Let's see. There's one.
Cool hands, bro.
Oh, there's only 2 pictures. All right. Who's the Saint Nicholas of the podcast?
Who is the Saint Nicholas of the podcast?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we need the context of the other paintings.
Right. I only see one other one so far, but let's see.
Saint Alessa, mother of God, daughter of God.
This picture, that's me. I'm holding the baby. And I'm the baby being held. The me that wanted death disappeared with God 17 years ago. And the me here and now that saw life.
Yeah, Lysandra says just shiny UV light on this on the sigil.
Yeah, right? Who would win in a fight, the city of Silent Hill or Raccoon City?
That's a good question, John. Probably the city of Silent Hill, because Raccoon City, while it does play host to Umbrella's monstrous creations, is at the end of the day a mundane city, and it dies to a nuke pretty easily. So Silent Hill is more of a, like a, as we said, metaphysical, metaphorical place, location, doesn't really play by the same rules as Raccoon City, so I'm gonna give it to Silent Hill any day.
I will also give it to Silent Hill. You gotta find a cassette player.
I would love to see the characters from Resident Evil come into Silent Hill and see what goes on with them. I don't like the breathing. The breathing of this
crying,
corridor
isn't
is upsetting.
It's like ragged crying breathing. Is this where just a save room? I feel like
Wasn't
it's
there
like
one
middle of
other
the corridor.
painting on the other wall?
I think you're correct.
Saint Jennifer, unwavering faith under death's blade.
What if Raccoon City had a gun? The thing is, like, I don't know if like Silent Hill can ever be killed or stopped, right? Like, it's not like they ever like stopped the fog generator or something, you know?
No. All right, turn them off.
It seems strange that this corridor is just you know.
Have you tried
map.
interacting with the big save icon on the ground?
Yeah, I saved there.
Oh, you did save there. Okay.
Yeah.
You did it again just to show me.
Well, you know, I mean, I was already there. Might as well just hit the button.
I feel like we haven't heard of this Saint Nicholas and Saint Jennifer before. They're just like new. They're saints of the cult, I assume, but they're just like.
That's kind of what
Where
I
did-
was
What was their
thinking
origin?
to myself. Yeah, I don't know if we know. I guess I see a path on the far left I haven't been down, but I don't know what I've gained going down this way. You know what I mean?
I find it interesting that there were 3 paintings hung up in that room, and then there's another painting in the hallway of an angel. You know,
That is pretty interesting.
but Heather didn't seem interested in it.
It's just boring shit. She's not into nerd shit, you know what I mean?
Step away, cancers.
Something was written here, but it's too faint to read. The notes stuck in the board frame aren't anything either.
You're so judgmental, Heather. So that door is just locked, right?
It's just straight locked. Oh wait, this door's unlocked now. This door was locked earlier. Maybe I didn't interact with it. Can this be? It doesn't matter. These are the cult
I don't
scriptures. They
care
don't look
anymore.
worth reading.
What if Raccoon City had a Bible instead? I mean,
I
Silent Hill doesn't really.
I don't think I could interact with this until after I read those paintings or something.
That's
But I could
entirely
have
possible.
sworn I hit this the very first thing. It didn't work.
I mean, the people in Silent Hill like talk about God, but they're not talking about like biblical God. They have their own thing going on.
But please, grant me just a small piece of your everlasting mercy. Let me see my child once within your golden gates.
They could probably survive Silent Hill.
Deliver me not to hell, but to purgatory. Allow me to atone for my sins there. I'll stand within the very flames of redemption, no matter how they burn me. Forgive for my wicked act of revenge. And deliver the soul of my poor murdered daughter.
You are not,
Please.
or at least they can't hear you.
All right. It should be working now, right?
It is now working.
Okay. Sorry about that, listeners, viewers. My mic crashed for a second. This woman's in a lot of pain. We should just put her out of her misery, right? Everybody's down.
Start blasting through the confessional divider. I was like, are you still part of the cutscene? Okay. Soothe her soul, Andy.
So it's the right thing to do, dude.
Forgive you.
Thanks, God. Nothing more to be said. She done said it all. All right, but
So
this bitch didn't give me like an item or anything.
Hey, now. The mic thing sort of interrupted my like focus on the what the woman was saying, but was that supposed to be Dahlia or a different
I think so.
what woman? Okay.
Sandra, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was Dahlia, right? As in, you know, the Black Dahlia.
It would seem pretty ballsy to
This is where I
ask
need to
for
be. There's no
forgiveness at
reason to
this
go back
point.
to the other part. Lock is broken. I can't open the door. Lock's broken. I can't open the door. I feel like that was supposed to be Dahlia, though.
I mean, who else would it be, really? Who else would it be
Right.
important to give forgiveness to, you know, for Heather?
Like, literally, the only other person may be Claudia, but like, it wouldn't make sense for her to be here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just somebody Heather knew at school. She like stole her pencil or something. She had cheated off her and lied about it or something.
Just testing.
Yeah, you know, just limit testing. All right. So through this hallway, there's a room. I don't quite remember everything in that room. I don't think there's much, but
Oh, they were
my room back
sleeping.
there. We explore real quick. Okay, right. There's just the bedroom. Much papers in this foggy. They found his hammer and copy notebook. We read this.
Turn it blue.
Shelves are covered with
That's where you
file
got
folders
the
and boring
handgun bullets.
books.
Pardon me. Cancers. Wow, they're really body blocking. That's silly.
That was silly. Yeah, for sure. That was the West Andrew. Or maybe something's changed in the.
What items do you have on you currently?
Jack shit, dude. A cassette tape and a tarot card. I need to find like a cassette tape player or something. This, I have no idea. I don't see like a. Oh, and I'm almost dead without healing items.
Hmm. Look at that portrait again, please. Actually. Nothing special. Huh. Wait. Shh. You hear that? Footsteps.
Doing. Yours causing footsteps is spirit beyond it after all. Yes. Okay. Nice. Good call.
I I didn't know that would actually be like the thing
No, that
to
was
do.
sick. Guess I'm gonna pencil in a little bit more into this child's.
That's funny that you
drawing,
have to
just
wait though. You have to wait for the steps to get there.
Yeah. This probably with a sheet. Nope. I won't even peek. Oh god, there's something coming.
Nope. I won't even peek.
You saw that, right?
Yeah, I think that was like a numb body or something.
Kind of looks like it.
One of
But
those
I
little
got
dudes.
literally no health.
Is that a missionary? As like a regular enemy? Very well.
All right, this game's got to give me some supplies soon, right? I mean, right?
Shouldn't you use them already, lol?
Dude, you know me. I've been playing fairly conservative, I feel, but I've only gone out like twice.
I guess while you're low health, just try to actually down enemies to get past them. You know, don't try to like squeeze past them because they may hit you and
Good
kill
call.
you.
But I don't got. These guys are glad to shoot a shotgun and knock them down, but I don't got any ammo. Plus, now I have an idea of where I'm going. I gotta go to the confession box first. Make sure I do that. So I think I was wrong earlier. I think I tried interacting with this store, which is where Dolly is at. I didn't
Yes.
try this store.
There's no skipping cutscenes, right? Oh.
Oh, good call.
Yes, I forgive you. Now.
No. Ah!
It's tough, you know? It's tough out here with camera. The only thing that kind of like doesn't really make sense to me is the voice that we were hearing. It doesn't really sound like Dahlia as far as I can recall. It's been a while since I heard her voice in like Silent Hill 1. But I thought she was like that sounds like a younger woman, and I seem to recall her sounding a little bit older, but maybe it's her when she was younger, when she made the decision to sacrifice Alessa or like use Alessa.
Could be.
Oh, okay. This time it was just like, it's done. Stop scuttling in the walls. Rah! Now you're there.
No, I'm here.
I like how there's like official lines on the map now.
Yeah. Well,
That's funny.
well, you can tell they're like kind of like, well, they're not like superficial actually. If you look, they're like clearly like 2 or 3 traces over there. Like you can tell that she's like doing it with a pencil or something. These books look like real mind benders. Think I'll leave them alone for now. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like it looks like pencil
Yeah,
traces.
true. True.
There's a book on tarot here.
Wait a second. We have one of those fake cards. One of the Fakeamon. Tarot was based on the 22 Hebrew consonants and is said to represent the entire world. Each card, numbered 0 through 21, has a particular meaning. By reading these cards, fortune tellers predict the future. For example, the first card, the Magician, signifies creation, wisdom, beginnings, or destruction and fraud. The second card, the High Priestess, denotes intuition, harmony, faith, or dogmatism, and arrogance.
I didn't know we were in one of those kind of libraries.
According to some texts, the Gardener deck has more than 22 cards. The Gardener deck does not exist today. It is mentioned only in the literature.
I mean, come on, somebody could just make it, right?
It is said that these extra cards were based on lost Hebrew vowels and denoted an otherworldly transcendental existence, i.e., God.
Wait, couldn't just some companies could Disney just print a 23rd tarot card and be like, whoa?
Yeah, I don't know what's holding them back.
There's a sheet of paper here, but it's blank. I got the Moon tarot card.
You got the Eye of Night and the Moon.
Someone has walked in. Douglas, perhaps? It seems on my
Vincent.
page.
It's a
that
library,
seems-
so it's got to
that
be
seems
Vincent.
plausible. It is Vincent. God damn it, you're right. Oh boy.
Hiya, Heather.
You show up everywhere.
Can I just shoot this creep?
You make me sound.
I do think it's funny that he sent you to the amusement park to chase down Claudia and then also came
Who
here.
are you anyway?
Haven't you realized that yet?
Couldn't he have just helped me? Like, he seems to just have a much easier time.
I told you not to put me in the same category as that mad.
I think he's not exactly on your side or Claudia's. I think he's just he's like he's like a chaotic neutral, you know?
It's true. We believe in the same God. But I'm quite sane.
So why did you help me out then? Was that also part of trying to resurrect God?
It's not uncommon for people to worship the same God and still disagree.
Oh, thanks, Kenny.
God? Are you sure you don't mean devil?
Whichever you like. The point is that now I really am on your side. I don't want God.
I've been playing for a while now.
Wouldn't be convenient. Much too unpredictable.
So you've been using me to stop Claudia, is that it? Do your own dirty work.
My dirty work. I think we both had our own interests in mind. You hate her too, don't you? You're the only one who can get it done.
You have the
Help me out
katana.
then. Give me some healing items, some fucking ammo, maybe.
I always hated getting all hot, sweaty.
I will cut you up. I will carve you out, eat your heart.
Really?
I'm just looking out for myself. Everyone does it. Don't stand there looking so smug. You're the worst person in this room.
What the fuck?
You come here and enjoy spilling their blood. And listening to them cry out.
Andy, he's got you pegged.
You feel excited when you step on them and snuff out their lives.
I do, and I will do the same for you, motherfucker.
Talking about the
Back
monsters.
off.
Monsters? They look like monsters.
Oh my god.
Don't worry.
It just lagged horribly during my favorite line of the entire game.
Do they look like monsters to
By
you?
the way, forgot to ask you. Did you get the seal of Metatron?
What's that?
You don't have it? Leonard was carrying it.
You mean this thing?
Use it to summon Optimus Prime.
Yes, that's it. As long as we have that, we're fine. Here, take
Give me some fucking items, motherfucker. I
He
will
has
cut
a
you
book
up.
for you. Take the book.
I don't care.
Take the book.
Unless the book is made of like bandage paper.
Read the book.
Or is laced with dopamine and morphine. I got the book Otherworld Laws.
Otherworld
Sheet of paper here was
Laws.
blank. Tomb of the Seer. Sounds like an occult
Tome.
book. Tome of the Seer, yeah. I don't need this now. It's not my taste anyway.
So yeah, that line, monsters? They look like monsters to you? That drove people crazy for like many, many years until people finally kind of just got over it and like decided not to worry about it anymore.
I mean, he said
Fans,
it's
I
just
mean.
a joke.
Yeah,
I figured
yeah.
he was just fucking with them.
But even
didn't
so,
think about
even with
that.
him supposedly admitting that it's a joke, people of course ran with that wildly and were like, "Oh, he was not joking actually." And
That's hilarious.
you know, because different people see different things when they're in Silent Hill. Maybe Heather really has been carving up people, regular, resort town tourists with her katana.
Interesting
But
to
it's
think
just
about
like-
for sure.
It's just like
But-
one of those things that you can't, there's no way to. It's unlikely that Heather is actually killing real people.
I don't
But-
believe that like producers would allow that twist to just be there without it ever being used. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
designers might want it, but producers would force their hand. I don't believe it.
It's more likely that the monsters are just manifestations that don't have a physical counterpart in the quote unquote real world. You know?
Kenny, I recommend you stick around because Pyramid Head's showing up soon. I feel it.
Any minute now.
Silent Hill's ancient gods. Study their etymology and evolution. What a mouthful.
There is no religion that has remained unchanged from the moment it was founded. This one is no exception. When this religion fell into the hands of immigrants, it was deeply influenced by their own original Christian beliefs.
Ah, not the evil immigrants.
Ah. For example, the traditional representatives of these primal gods may be given the names and descriptions of Christian angels. Thus, shared characteristics began to appear. There is also one rare example of the chief deity, creator of paradise or lord of serpents and reeds, being dubbed with a demon's name. Of course, this was not done by believers, but by their opponents.
Well, I mean, there was that story that we know of where the man gave her a serpent and the woman gave her reeds. That like totally seems like an appropriate name, right?
Right.
Don't get what the problem is.
Thanks, Kenny.
These books look like I already read the Mindbenders quote.
I'll do a. Is there a Silent Hill novel? I guess they have the play novel. I'll do a playthrough of the play novel and read all the dialogue.
Wait.
I know there's comic books, but I've never read them because they're supposed to be just awful.
Do you think the real moon card has a crab man praying to the moon? I don't know.
Do I think the Crab Man has a real car and crank to the what?
The real tarot card, do you think it has a crab man praying to the moon?
Of course, dude. Do you need to ask? Crab Man praying to the moon is like the critical part of that card.
Kenny, I picked up a child's drawing of like you can see the left half is what the child drew, and Heather is added to the right half. Picked up a child drawing off the wall.
How do you interpret that little creature down at the middle of the map? What do you think that is? Is that a bunny?
It's definitely a bunny, right? I definitely see a bunny in that. Little fat body, small tail, big ears.
I guess. I think Heather was always messed up. And who could blame her?
Actually, God. I just feel like I didn't really gain a lot from this room.
What? Knowledge isn't good enough for you? Ugh.
No. Wait, hang on. I need to read this. Book Otherworldly Laws.
This magic square with strong protective and dispelling properties is called the Viren 7 Crest or the Seal of Metroton. Metroton. Okay.
Oh,
seal
not
of
Metatron.
No.
I thought it was Metatron first.
It
As
will
in, like, the
bring
mouth of
results.
God.
It will bring results regardless of whether the target is good or evil. Its strength, therefore, places a very high burden on the caster. As it is also difficult to control, it is not usually used. This is why it bears the name Metroton, after the angel Metatron, or Metroton, also known as the Agents of God.
There you go.
The Seal of Metroton, is that the same thing as the save icon? Or, because I remember that from the first game, that being referenced. Or is
I don't think
that
it's quite the
seal?
same, right? Sorry. This is the CO of Metatron right here. The save icon is different. It has
Right.
the 3 bubbles representing past, future, present. I mean, I'm just gonna, like, just for, posterity's sake, make sure it's not like something weird like I gotta use the seal right here. I feel like the game is trying to prime me up to use the seal somewhere. Whoa! I also got the tarot cards.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, all these locks are broken. Oh, fuck, I took damage. That's not gonna do well. But where even do I have on sport? Looks like the little area in that back room. I don't know if I've gone through that.
Aha. Elevator.
Good shit. You guys probably gonna follow me here. Okay, and hence the second floor to the map. Does look like a great place to get tetanus. Okay,
Shotgun
okay.
shells.
Getting back into action here. Doors open. Inside there's someone wrapped in a bag. Maybe, no, they're definitely dead. Okay, yeah. I just imagine her like unzipping real quick to check, and like there's the smell that comes out of it.
It was up in the air.
I got the Hanged Man tarot card.
Oh, we hanging.
This was in the mortgage place. It's such a pitiful card.
It's such a pitiful card. I think it's funny that the second drawing didn't really have a map on it in the first place. It's kind of just another paper that she used for drawing the map.
Yeah. She just brought it with her because she knew. Why bother with the phone? I know it's not connected. I mean, practical. Pick up the book. There's a musty diary on the bed. This writing. Is this Dad's diary? Why would it be here?
It's a great question. I sometimes have the sense even now that that girl is a reincarnation of Alessa. I don't worry about it much now. That's all forgiven. You were unloved, Cheryl. Or was that Alessa? Now Cheryl is Alessa again. No matter whose reincarnation she may have been, that girl was my most beloved treasure. But that name was a mistake. At the time, I thought of her only as a replacement for my lost Cheryl. When she knows the truth, will she feel bad? That's what worries me.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
So I was a less after all. But I do have just a trace of one more memory left. I haven't forgotten my sweet and gentle mother.
Oh,
I got a stun gun battery.
so
I got
she's
a
talking
stun gun
about
battery.
the mother, Harry's wife, who died.
Right. There's a mysterious novel here. It's the
Forget her
same
name.
one Dad was reading.
I was almost gonna say that this room doesn't look like a room of the church, like, you know, aesthetic. It looks like an apartment room, you know,
Kind of does.
or
yeah.
like a
I see
house
it.
room.
Yeah. Nothing happens with. Wait, hang on. Nothing happens when I try to turn on the TV or the VCR. None of the books catches my eye. While the bookshelf and books are all the same as Dad's. This is Dad's room, apparently.
I'm starting to think this may be Harry's room.
So, would lead one to think that my room is that or something. Oh! How am I alive? I should not be alive.
I mean, Kenny, I wouldn't put the bloody mattress part past the church. I'm just the general like furnishing of the room definitely looked like less for this area and more
Leave
of a
me
apartment
alone!
or house.
God, do I go out there so I can check the last door?
Uh,
I got to, right? Like,
it's gonna bug
just got
you
it.
if you don't, I guess. There you go.
oh, there was no enemy here anyway. Okay. Oh, all the doors would have led over here anyway. Whatever.
Man, the pendulum noise is just excellent.
Ah, holy fuck! Holy fuck!
That was a close shave.
All right, this game is getting real spooky now that I'm like almost dead with no health items and have been that way for a while.
Yeah, now it's hardcore mode.
Lock is broken. Can't open the door. Miss the door. How do I miss the door?
And it was a door. A true door.
What the fuck is? Oh, okay, just a flesh model.
Just a couple of
Flesh
closers.
monster. Okay, no health drinks or anything hidden in the
Just a
corner.
big empty room with two
Fine.
enemies in it.
Kind of
And a
cringe.
door
There's
on the
no
other
health
side.
drink.
There's a door on the other side.
Health drink. Yeah, there is a door on the other side, but I want to map out this hallway first. See if see if that last room down there is like a terminal door, you know?
Are you a little further away from the mic than you were earlier?
I was kind of leaning back a little bit here.
Oh, okay. You just sounded a
I
little quiet.
went forward again. Does it sound better now?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Drawing block. This is my sketchbook from 17 years ago. On the front cover here is a picture of Dad. Really awful work. What's this doing here?
No, that's pretty accurate. Even though this is her, I guess I'll read it. The door sure does rattle, but it's stuck tight. A secret is hidden out of your sight. You may be thinking, what could it be? You'll need 5 magic cards if you want to see. Tarot cards? What to do then with all these? I'll tell you straight, and I won't tease, just as long as you say please. Now, the first thing you must know is that there's something in each row, but that is not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. The upside-down man under the ground. To his right, to his left, there's no one around. Leave him alone, though his tears are profound.
Hanged Man. Okay. This is Hangman's in a row by himself.
with no one on the right or left.
Yeah, so Hangman's top row.
The moon is up above the sky, full or crescent, floating high. Twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. The moon is
Okay, I don't have
above the sky
So, okay, so the moon is going to be at the very top.
and up above the Dark Knight, right? That's another one you have, another card.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, the Dark Knight. Yeah. And then I'm going to have, I guess, a Hangman on the bottom.
Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you can tell me why you always look up at the night sky? So, whoever your Excellency is looking up, is
king.
below the night sky.
I think it's
Do
the
you have
king,
it
but I
now?
don't have that.
You didn't forget? One major point you must not omit. And now at the last, before you take a whack, here's one more hint to help keep you on track. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful, it's not on your right. Turn to the left and you'll keep it in sight. So you'll open the door. I'm just sure that there will be nothing there, nothing beyond it but frightening peril. Forget about that. Just stay and play, or else I'll be left here alone all day. Heather,
I'm gonna
you were a
Show
weird
in the four
child.
heroes Alessa's. For some reason, she always drew monsters like this when she was alone. She used to draw with Claudia, too. A nice daddy and mommy in a fun school. A happy world where everyone smiled and laughed all day long. Short everything we never had. Oh, so this map is like half of like my former self's drawing.
Right.
A memo book. Something's written inside.
She's just beyond this door. I don't know how, but I can sense it. But she's not the only one there. I sense the presence of something extremely dangerous, even sickening, or maybe what they call God. Nevertheless, I will open the door. Enough of this idle chit-chat. God, I'm not, but I fully intend to save her. No, them.
Last entry was written some 17 years ago. Looks like Dad wrote this too.
A lot of muddled time and space here,
Brass key.
considering his notes are in Alessa's childhood room.
No, it wasn't me. Alessa wrote this a long time ago. That chapel altar. It wasn't that one beautiful chapel. It was some other altar somewhere else.
Do you think Alessa was really into pinning butterflies, or just like, was that imposed upon her?
It's some sort of landscape. Where's it from again? Well, it doesn't matter. I don't know. It's a good question. The shelves are jammed with books. The top shelf has books on religious teaching and textbooks. Serious stuff. The other two shelves are full of fairy tale books like Oz and Alice. Here's Mother Goose and Cinderella. I used to love these. It's locked.
Aha.
Well, said I need 5 tarot cards, so I guess I gotta go back down the other way anyway. Pretty sure I only have 3. Let's see what I got. I got Hangman, Moon, and Eye of Night. Hangman's in a realm of zone. Moon's above the sky. The other bit I can't remember, but it probably has more to do with the cards we don't have.
It's that camera angle. Oh, there's footsteps. Footprints, I mean.
I'm gonna wait for the footprints to end.
Ghost door? Ghost door. Where you going?
I was going down the original path. Oh, wrong way, I guess. I was going the wrong way. I meant to go down the original path.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
See, the original path is no longer tenable.
Hey, it's that the old valve turner dude. How you doing, buddy? Just chilling, hanging out. Yeah, he's good. That guy.
There's something stuck in this book. Oh, I got the something tarot card. This book. I feel like I have to read it, but at the same time, I don't want to.
Aglaufotis.
Aglaophotis. Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Aglaufotis.
that's how I pronounce it too.
Red liquid or crystals resembling blood. According to the Kabbalah, the name is taken from an herb with the power to dispel evil spirits. It is said to grow in Arabian deserts. It may be vaporized or applied as a poultice to guard against demons. It is powered, but as it is powerful, but as it is rare, it is extremely difficult to obtain. Oh,
It's a
picture.
What's up?
No, just I was just gonna say, is that the thing from the first game that you can get to throw at God?
Yeah, it's like,
the stuff.
I see what you mean. Could be. It's a picture of me when I was 7. I look bored and sad. Well, of course I do. I was always like that back then. Okay, so I skipped past it quick. I got the Fool Tarot card. This was in my old room, in a hospital room. What does this one mean again?
But he's getting bitten on the knee by a dog as well, the fool.
This is definitely the sky. So the moon's above the sky.
Yeah, and your excellence is below the sky, and the hanged man has nobody on the sides of him. That was the stuff.
I guess the hangman could be in the same...
Were those not health on there? On the top of the
These?
desk?
Oh yeah, good call. I don't recognize what those were. Handgun balls, handgun balls, handgun balls. There's just a name on the label, the description or anything. It's too risky, never mind. Looks like there's some kind of drug here. Okay. There's a picture here, but it's not my style at all.
This is your hospital room.
I just don't want to remember. Get me out of here. God damn it. That's probably a good dialogue.
Probably.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, anyone who's watching this after the fact can skip ahead frame by frame.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I was a little too quick on the trigger. I was hoping that it would restart the whole thing. Maybe I could get it to restart it. I just don't want to remember. Get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
Alright, by my count, I have 4 tarot cards. I need 5 in there. So I missed one somewhere.
Yeah, you don't have your excellence, right? Whatever that referred to. I assume the
king or something like the emperor.
I don't think there's a king card.
I think emperor might be right.
Emperor, that would be it. I keep thinking I'm seeing like numbers on the walls.
I think you are. At least I can see numbers. I think, yeah, numbers and letters. But I know you mean that, like, maybe it's like a code or something.
Yeah,
I
but
thought
it's so
I thought-
frequent that it's.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that at first when I first saw him.
There are more closers in this room than there were previously.
There are, certainly are.
They are like spawning, doubling, asexually reproducing.
Maybe there's a tarot card I missed inside this room. I need to check that before I go off re-exploring everything.
What can you tell me, butterflies?
Well, assuming I'm missing the Emperor, I think I can place it.
Try using a card on the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna try using all the cards I got. So the moon's gotta be these, right? The moon's gotta be the same. Cool.
I have night. I assume would be center below the moon. The hangman needs to have nobody on the left or right. I don't know how that's possible.
Position like that is possible, right? Nobody's on the left or the right.
No, I'm just saying the hanged man would need to have nobody on the left or right. He needs to be alone. I don't know how that's possible unless he would be in the position where the emperor needs to go.
I'm just saying, right here. No, look where he's at now. He qualifies here.
But doesn't he have the Eye of Night on the right?
There's nobody there.
Oh, you mean because it's the night sky?
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't find the wax nostalgic of these old clothes. Go in the Fortaleza. My clothes from 107, they don't fit me now. Good thing too. Probably it's me to see me now.
Does she say that because she thinks that she would wear the clothes if they were her size? What? Such a strange thing to say.
I guess it's like a kind of like a. I'm glad I grew up.
I'm glad I got out of this hellhole.
All right, yeah. I think I just missed a car somewhere.
I guess so. Hmm. Oh wait, you got a brass key, right?
Did I not use it? No, you're right. Yeah, okay. Last card's got to be behind that door on the second floor. Wait, what do I see a locked door at? I don't see a locked door on my screen.
What is the locked door represented by again? What kind of?
The solid line like what you see on the tarot puzzle.
Hmm.
Oh wait, no, there is one on the second floor. I see it now.
Right, there was one over on the left near the chapel, all the way back there.
Yeah, that's got to be where the tarot is.
Going back up.
Mm-hmm. I know, Kenny. I'm really lacking in my cards. You know what I mean? As soon as you say I'm lacking.
Just gonna squeeze by you guys here.
Oop, don't mind me. Got a little bit of health now. Oh, what
Whoa.
the fuck? This room is different. Way different. Way different. Horror.
No time for that.
Yeah, fuck that.
And this hall is also getting veiny.
All right. How does Heather know all these doors? She just walked in.
She's very studious, our Heather.
Can't open the locker door. Can't open the locker door. Can't open the locker door.
This is a very normal looking classroom. That almost weirds me out more than a bloody one or a rusty one.
I know what you're saying. It's a handout with our classroom resolutions written on it. Doesn't say anything about abandoning young friends or scribbling on the desks.
What?
What?
Oh, because she felt abandoned by the other kids in her class. Oh, right, okay. Hence the lone desk in the middle. That was her desk.
Okay, yeah, and there's gonna be scribbling on the desk.
And they scribbled, yeah.
Go home, drop dead, thief. Huh. This used to be a lesson. I mean, this was my desk once upon a time. There's a radial notebook on the podium. Oops. There's a letter stuck in here too. Let's see.
There's a girl named Alessa in my class. If your memory is any good, you may remember her. She's the one I said they called a witch. Most likely, her mother is abusing her. I've never seen her come in without some sort of scrape or bruise. Her expression is pitifully dark for a 6-year-old. Something like this may not be so uncommon. Rather than coming up with pointless ideas, it's best just to watch and wait. Yeah, okay. But isn't there something I can do to help? I'm considering consulting a lawyer, but I do have my reservations. That's why I thought I'd ask you, my friend, for your opinion first. K. Gordon.
Kenneth Gordon?
Why do you say Kenneth?
I have no idea. The name sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar.
I feel like that's a person we know. There's a tape deck here. Looks perfectly usable. Alright, well, let's try that.
Do you know about what happened here 17 years
Oh,
ago?
fuck you, Vincent. I would have smashed this if I knew that you...
You must
This
have
is
heard
me,
some details.
A group of pagans, blinded by earthly desires, spit in the very face of God. They tried to use the seal of Metatron to prevent God's awakening.
Hey, wait, she could say Metatron?
God drove the unbelievers away and threw them into the abyss.
Yeah, okay. So I'm not just crazy. They did call it the seal of Metatron.
God was unable to be born properly.
Why
And
would like the lore be like it's actually Metraton?
in the womb
I don't know.
of the Holy Mother until the time of the awakening. That's all that I know.
That's it, huh?
That's
Well,
it, huh?
Thanks.
Father Vincent.
Father
I
Vincent.
heard that the Holy Mother has been found. Is it true?
A lesson found? Did Claudia say that?
Yes.
Then it must be true. Her sight rarely fails her.
Bless the Lord.
Maybe it's because of her great faith. But I could never be like her. I wouldn't want to.
Nor I. The truth is, Sister Claudia frightens me a little.
Well, now, let's both show our faith by forgetting about this little talk, okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Does that mean this land will finally be the home of eternal paradise?
Yup.
God wills it, sister. If God wills it.
If God wills it. I cannot wait to kill God.
I'm itching to kill
Or-
God.
What are these letters? No, maybe a bunch of suggestions.
People are starting to voice their dissatisfaction about Father Vincent using the organization's money for his own personal benefit. I've also heard rumors that Father Vincent has been extorting donations from some followers. Is he really the right person for such a position? I'm in no place to deny all he's done to make the organization grow. Even though we believe in God, if there were some sort of gathering, shouldn't we be valued not for our limited talents or our talkativeness, but for the depth of our faith? LS.
LS.
Lisa Simpson.
In order to keep the student anonymous, we'll call her Lisa S. No, that's too obvious. Let's do L Simpson.
So I
always think about that bit.
this game, like, see, watching you replay through this game and getting all the lore again from it, I'm realizing that I didn't have the lore of Silent Hill locked in my head as much as I thought, you know, maybe I thought I did. And part of it is I don't remember why the initial attempt using Alessa to birth God actually failed. Like what they did wrong, you know.
I don't remember much about Silent Hill 1's ending, but I assume it had something to do with Harry, right? Didn't he stop it?
No, he got there long after. Well, Alessa, after the failure, sent away her goodness as a baby, and then Harry picked up that baby on the side of the road somewhere. But as to why the initial ritual failed, like why the burning of Alessa to birth God or whatever,
High Priestess, not the Emperor.
There you go.
Still works, I think.
Yeah, it did say Your Excellence. It didn't give a gender.
The name Claudia Wolf is written very small on the cover. I know what you're saying. Looks like this is her diary.
Oh, November 10th. She didn't die then. She was born. I knew that for a fact. But then why haven't I found her yet? They were supposed to need her power to build paradise for the happiness of the people. She was supposed to be reborn for that. I'd really like to see her. November 14th. Read the Book of Praise. I want to thank Father for lending me such an invaluable book. I found what I'd been searching for in there, how to awaken God, but it's much too cruel. Will I be able to pull it off when I see her?
So maybe what we're learning, Flask, is that the ritual didn't fail.
What do you mean?
Didn't work. Like, if Heather can just give birth to God like that, it seemed like the ritual to summon God kind of succeeded, right?
Well, God didn't get born, and I'm talking about the very, very first ritual that happened before the events of Silent Hill 1.
I know, but like maybe the ritual set into affect the events that led to this.
I don't know how that could be.
Like maybe there had to be a purification step in order for God to come. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say.
Right, that the ritual couldn't have succeeded because there hadn't been purification yet. Sure.
I don't know. I agree with you, though. It was ambiguous.
Well, I didn't know if I was missing something. November 16th.
Not that I'm aware of.
I was free all day, so I read A Modern History of Refugees and Young Slaves, Child Exploitation.
I was free all day, so...
I don't want to be a mere bystander in this world. I can't do anything now, though, and that's what's hard. That is hard.
In my spare time, I like to read. There's an old birthday card in Dash. You should hang on to this. So before we unfolded it, I thought that it was going to be like a secret tarot card, like a secret sixth tarot card. Just so I don't...
The birthday card.
Okay. Yeah.
To little Claudia, happy 6th birthday. I love you as if you were my real sister. Here's to you. So, is that from Alessa?
But what? So there's a sister? Is that what we're learning?
No.
Or
She said, I love you as if you were my real sister. So, was that from Alessa, and that it turns out that they were actually childhood friends, her and Claudia?
Well, it seems like, but I thought Alessa was Claudia's daughter.
No. Dahlia's daughter. Claudia is
Oh, right.
unrelated.
Okay, right. That's right. Yeah, I think that's what we're learning from there. Okay. So let's see. I gotta get back to the elevator to get to the terror room. Excuse me.
It is cool how you kind of like get. I mean, obviously, she was always a little bit. She was always saying this, but you can't really buy it from like a villain who's trying to, purge the world with fire or whatever. But the fact that you're reading her, let's say her journals from when she was younger, where she is doubtful of like whether she can partake in the necessary cruelty to birth God, and that she
Right.
was childhood friends with Alessa, which kind of puts her having to be cruel to Alessa, or supposedly, in a different perspective.
That was a nice juke, if I say so myself.
I've seen worse.
Just a little annoying. I gotta run all the way back down here.
Oh, it's getting goopy up in here.
It's getting goopy for sure, dude. The goop man cometh, you know what I mean?
I do. Assemble the cards. Where does that dang hangman go?
And the fool. I don't really have any idea what the fool goes.
Right. Did the poem say anything about the fool? I forget.
Oh no, let's check it again real quick. Now we got everything.
Five magic cards.
Yeah, 5 magic cards.
Please.
Please.
There is something,
something
in each
in-
row.
But that's not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit, so no row has 3.
Right.
Right?
That would make sense.
The upside down man under the ground.
Under the ground.
To his right, to his left, someone found. The moon is up above the sky, full and crescent, twinkling light, feels like a crown on the head of a crazy clown.
Oh,
So the
fool. The
moon-
fool is the crazy clown.
Yeah.
Re-
All right, so let's assemble it all we have now. Okay. So the moon. So the sky is above the fool. The hangman is above the ground.
Didn't it say the hangman is below the ground?
Yeah, so that's what I meant to say. I think it's something like this work. Or no, because it's not about this guy.
I think the hangman has to go in the middle. Yeah, the center bottom.
Well, let me check the phone again. 5 magic cards, please. Something you shred through, but too hard to fit. The upside down man on the ground. Who was right and left, no one found. Wheel one of those chairs per round. So yeah, I agree. He's in a row by himself. He's in the middle.
I think that just means, okay, the moon's got to be in the top row, and it's above the fool.
Okay.
And high priestess is below the eye of dark, eye of sky, eye of night. Jesus.
Right.
Wait, that thing in the night, it's not on your right.
The eye and the night is on the left.
So if that's the case, I would say put the eye of night on the top left, and then the high priestess
Yeah,
below
I
that.
agree. I agree.
Try it all the way on the left. Eye of night on the top left.
Oh yeah, good call, good call, good call.
There we
Nice. Good shit.
go. I don't like that
Whoa,
noise.
whoa. This fucking camera though.
I think they're sounding the alarm, dude. I think they didn't expect you to get through the card door.
Sorry, bros. I'm here to kill God.
Nothing will stop me, not even tarot. Your little Magic the Gathering can't do anything.
What do I want? Well, for the two of you to die, that would be nice.
Simple request.
Then I could relax.
When did you stop believing in God? God lives. Just look around you.
But I do believe in her.
Look around at this shithole. This hell-ridden shithole.
I fear her, and I adore her. But I haven't lost my mind like you. You think that this is the work of God? Isn't this all nothing more
God
than
dies
a
tonight.
nightmare
God dies tonight.
less than 17 years ago? If this really is the work of God, then I'd say she has lousy taste.
See, you're dunking on Vincent, but he's saying exactly what you're saying. That is a shithole.
God? Traitor.
Dude,
You
I'm
will
talking on
not
Vincent
tell
because we have the exact same goal, but he moves around easily. He's not giving me one iota of help.
Who do you think you are?
Well,
claiming to know
from his
God's
perspective, he's
will?
walking through just like a ratty old church.
Go home, Vincent.
Oh, I guess he doesn't have the same nightmares I do.
This church
Maybe
is
not.
What happens if we
my
party
home.
together?
I built
Party
it
together?
with my power.
I guess he would see me fighting things that he doesn't see, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I think
Although,
Silent Hill 2 we
this
saw
atrocious scenery is all
the fat
yours.
kid Billy seemingly talking to things that we can see.
Right. Although I don't think his name was Billy.
What was it? Do you
I
remember?
don't remember
Wade?
off the top of my
Was
head,
it Wade?
actually.
Well, the guest of honor has arrived. Let's get this party. Heather, go ahead and kill this crazy bitch. This demon who claims to speak for God. The time has come. You can kill her now.
Oh, good.
You'll go to hell!
Turbo is enabled, dude. What is happening?
What did you do?
Nothing important.
You just so you know, Turbo is on right now. You enabled it,
Going to run?
so it's like running fast.
I guess this is the end.
I'm talking to you, Andy.
The beginning. As Vincent said, the time has come.
How do I pause it? You're playing.
Elsa, I'm saddened that you didn't agree to this on your own. But I thank you for
Oh,
nurturing
Andy's mic like exploded.
in your heart.
Okay. All right.
All right. So I gotta figure out how to. Oh fuck! I just reset. Okay, whatever. I gotta figure out how to disable turbo mode. I don't know how that got enabled. For some reason, when my controller reconnected, it just turned that on. Do you know how to do that?
Not off the top of my head. It must be. I mean, there's a hotkey. I think it might be one of the like simple
Whatever.
hotkeys. Tab key apparently. Tab is what does it.
Okay, maybe I actually flood tab. All right, we're good. Send us back. I think it should be back in the VOD too.
Yes.
Yes. Did you see me in OBS Ninja? Okay.
Yes.
Let me know when we're back and it'll bring us back into cutscene.
I'm switching over to game now.
All right, cool.
I
Sorry about
just
that.
want to be
I had a minor mic issue.
That's fine. World!
I reloaded the cutscene where we cut off.
No, that only God can save us.
And save you too? Happy ending?
Hi out Ava 99. We're towards the end,
I don't expect to be saved.
I think. We're
I
in
mean,
the
it feels
chapel.
climactic.
That's fine. Alyssa, my
This
dearest.
is my first time playing the game.
For the pain that I've caused you, I deserve no mercy. Even if it was to save mankind. It was too deep a sin. It was hubris for me to try to hasten the day of her arrival. Sacrifices were made. Those are my sins.
Doing okay, Vincent?
You feel so guilty about it. Why don't you go to hell?
Dude, I've been
Heather, use the seal.
gladly.
Vincent?
Oh yeah, I picked this up off your dad.
Sorry,
Didn't really know what it was
Claudia.
for.
You're not getting into my vagina today.
Now your stupid dream is over.
It is pretty stupid.
Oh, that's
It's
just
pretty
cute.
dumb, dude.
What do you think you can do with that? Do you really think it can kill God? I'm sorry to see you fell for my father's foolishness.
What?
You're pathetic.
Ah!
I guess Heather really wasn't too attached to Vincent.
No, I don't give a fuck, dude. Maybe knock the loot his corpse and get some health drinks or something.
He'll just have more books on him.
God loves even you.
Oh, see, she's not all that bad.
Oh, she's got a good head on her shoulders. This is the last room in the game. If you look on your map, you can see.
Just accept it, Alessa. The pain will disappear.
I'm gonna slash your head off,
Long for this.
you stupid cult bitch.
I would see the coming of this day. I knew I would be a witness to it. Judgment Day. Alessa?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Her name's not Alessa.
Shut your stinking mouth, bitch!
That wasn't too far off from what you said. That was yeah, that was
Is that the wrong choice to make? Is that what you're saying?
maybe the instinct to violence wasn't
God! Bring us salvation!
I think perhaps there was a more intellectual solution to this dilemma. Game over. Maybe try the shotgun.
I was just going to say the same thing actually. Vincent's dead. I hated him too, but it doesn't. But it doesn't mean this makes me happy. Why couldn't I have stopped Claudia?
You probably could have, but you know, you were off screen during the cutscenes, so.
There's a hole in the floor. I don't care about that right now.
I don't care about that right now.
Claudia.
I'm going to suggest a course of action, actually.
What's that?
Remember that whole I'm going to use the seal on you business during the cutscene?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe try it.
All right, all right.
Just
Let's
considering
look
that
around first.
you kind of got
See if there's any
interrupted
resources.
before... You kind of got interrupted by the skin rash before being able to shove the seal in her face. Oh, yep.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I don't have any time to look around for supplies. I'm just going at
You
it.
got a baby crawling around inside you. I can't use that here. Claudia. There's a hole in the floor.
But using the seal didn't seem to work on her. Maybe I gotta use the seal on him.
Just shoving it into his dead face. I played your tape, Vincent. Your mixtape. It was beautiful.
The red pebble thingy.
This is the end of my story. I died giving birth to God. Have you tried leaving? Just going out the door?
Well,
Why do you cling to this corrupt world?
That's far. Can't run away now.
Can't run away now.
Going straight to violence is not the answer.
I really thought that the talisman would be of use in this situation.
What's the red pebble? What are you talking about? I don't have a red pebble.
Hmm.
Can't use it here.
Vincent's dead. Look through your inventory real quick. What you got? Books, tape, notebooks.
Aha.
I was keeping it just for this specific purpose. You didn't know I had this, did you?
I forgot I had this, so there's no way that you knew.
See, that's just good cognitive OPSEC, right?
Absolutely.
Forgetting you even have
Wipe
the key
your
item.
memory.
I could have sworn we did examine the pendant, but maybe we just like looked at its description early on.
Yeah.
What have you done? What did you swallow?
Yeah, that's a more reasonable way to show in a video game the birth of a thing.
Well, that was more the abortion of a thing.
This.
That's pro-choice, bitch.
Looks like God didn't make it.
Damn. You're just gonna smush it.
God is disabled. Oh.
Lesser, you cannot kill God.
I applaud your commitment.
I will burn God.
Oh god.
If you can't do it, Lesser,
This is gross as fuck.
I will.
Oh, she made the frame rate drop. Look, if you fall in, that's your fault for keeping a big hole in the room.
The fuck?
That was a cool effect.
That was a very Lynchian effect, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Quite
True.
quite Lynchian.
Quite Lynchian, my dear.
Oh, what's up, Ortiz? I feel like I'm about to fight the final boss of this game.
You were promised a god to kill, so
I mean, what
Let's
could top
deliver.
God?
oh, it's your boy.
Is this God?
It's your boy Shaky Head.
She's disgusting. Time for me to finish what I started.
It's a pretty neat disrobing.
Can't be dead. I was gonna kill you.
Heather's got a.
Guess I'll just have to kill this baby instead.
Heather's got a mean streak. Yep.
Alright, Gad.
That's
Let's see what you got.
certainly something. Damn. I think aiming up, yeah, is always the way to go on that first, before she lowers.
Oh man. You got me good though, didn't you? Oops. Yeah, he does a lot of damage.
I think it's a she, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They've been
yeah.
referring to God as a she this entire game, and also it looks vaguely female. Was already burned once. Won't get burned again. Man, Heather blocks with the handgun. It's like, ah! Dodge the patterns.
Oh, whoops.
I said dodge the patterns. Is this like working? I assume so.
I'm hearing blood, like,
True,
I
and
mean-
seeing blood. I guess you just gotta have faith. So what would you do if you had... Oh. Yeah. What would you do if you hadn't been very conservative with your ammo? I guess
mean,
you would
they
have
did
to
just give me a
melee it when it
shitload
comes
of-
down.
yeah. They also gave me a shitload of handgun ammo recently, you know?
Okay.
Like, specifically handgun ammo, I feel like I've gotten a fair amount recently.
So it anticipates a handgun showdown. Use the beef jerky, maybe it'll be distracted.
I mean, I got a shitload of it, right? Might as well.
Here you go.
Get a little grub, God.
Can you smell it? She's trying to get at it, but I think her lower half is somehow stuck, adhered.
Yeah, right. He definitely wants it, I can tell.
Now you're just taunting her. I just know that Douglas is going to appear at the top of the hole and throw down a rocket launcher for you to use as the
That's what
finishing
I'm
blow.
waiting for, you know? The rest of this is just theater until that moment.
Yes. Ooh, that was a close one. Lysandra. Douglas RKO's guy. This certainly is a fight.
It's certainly happening.
Guns are being shot. Fired. Fire is being fired.
I mean, this gotta be
You
working,
can't-
right?
You can't say that that is not happening, those things. We got the good organ music. We got the Quake logo lighting up while you're out.
I'm out. Not a problem. I got shot again.
That looked like it hurt, that last shot. She wasn't even complete, Heather. What's wrong with you? It's a very human reaction, I understand.
Very pro-abortion game.
Pro-choice, definitely. Birth God,
I
they
would-
say. And
I
you
don't
go,
believe
no,
it's over.
I don't want to do that.
I guess it's time to roll the credits.
Don't cry, Heather. Harry will be reborn as a baby, and now you can raise him. It's cyclical, you see.
Heather, just cheer the fuck up. Your misery's gonna spawn more monsters or something stupid.
It does tend to happen. She's been through a lot.
Of course, Kenny. Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for commenting. Enjoyed the commentary. It really was it.
I
That was
think
the final
one god
boss?
per day is like enough. Don't you think?
That was the final. Oh man, that possible fight was lame as fuck.
It didn't even have a second form where it sprouted wings and pulled out a sword.
The whole time I was thinking like, all right, yeah, sure, first form. Let's get this going.
To be fair, you can gauge it to some extent by the fact that you unloaded all of the handgun ammo you had.
I know, but like it had like one attack. It had I guess two attacks. I dodged it almost every time. Like
The swipe
without
and the
any
fire,
trouble.
yeah.
There were normal enemies harder than that boss. Most normal enemies were harder than that boss.
It seems like bad taste, Heather.
You've got terrible taste.
Sorry.
Heather, did
You
you...
don't have to call me that. I'm not hiding anymore.
Want me to use your real name? What was it again?
Cheryl.
Well, wait. Do people want me to start Silent Hill 4 right now?
Gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know.
God,
Don't you think blondes have
would that I could, friends.
So I forget. I think
Honestly, if I hadn't already made plans to finish Silent Hill, or start to finish Twin Peaks season 3, I would totally start Silent Hill 4 right now.
is there like an alternate costume for this game that is like Cheryl Mason with the dark hair? I feel like I've seen an official render of her as Cheryl.
Of that.
Yeah, of 17-year-old Cheryl. Like an official one. He.
Cool.
Kazuhide Nakazawa. And
Well, that's Silent Hill
Masahiro
3.
Ito and Akira Yamaoka.
Overall, I think it was a pretty fun game that held up for the most part. I think that of course, Kenny. I think that the art style and the graphics in particular, like they really stood the test of time. Game looked great.
Some of the best of the
still
generation
felt-
for sure.
The atmosphere was still great, and I felt like I was there for the most part. Puzzles were like fine. You know what I mean? Like nothing special, like pretty typical stuff. And
Yeah, I don't think they were bad.
no, I don't think they were bad.
And we were playing the normal versions, of course.
Yeah, the game was compared to some of the games like this, it was fairly linear. I think like most of the times I would find the items for the puzzle before I found the puzzle. You know what I mean? I guess maybe like 50-50 that would happen versus like finding the puzzle first. Whatever. It was a very fun game. I wasn't
the
super
way-
engrossed into the story.
Well, it's harder
But-
when you're on, we're making fun
Yeah.
of the game the entire time, basically.
For
Just
sure,
kinda
for
having
sure.
fun rather than trying to focus on the
Yeah.
the presentation, I was gonna say the hard version of that, the tarot puzzle involved like a crudely drawn diagram and more like number stuff.
Oh
So,
yeah. Okay, I can see
It
that.
was just more complex
Yeah.
than a simple
Same
poem.
gist though. Get five cards and arrange them in such a way.
Yeah, you still got to arrange them, just more complexity to it. What happened? Oh, results.
All right, fellas. Let's see. Oh, is this 8 stars? Do I see 8 stars here? All right. Let's go down the results page. Okay, this is the top. Action level normal. Red level normal. Clear time 5.5 hours. Killed the first boss in 1:16. Second boss in 3:22. Third boss in 3 minutes. Fourth boss in 4 minutes. Third boss in a little over 3.
Except for the
I
baby
got
easy
2
split worm, it was pretty similar across the
I got-
board. Looks like.
And I got 2 gold stars on the final boss. I just want to say.
I got 2 gold stars for killing God, Mom.
I got so many fucking gold stars for the amount of items we got. Total damage seems fairly low.
I would like to see for the items. I would like to see like an out of, the maximum number.
Yeah.
But oh well.
Ooh, I fulfilled the conditions once for the hidden weapon beam saber.
Yeah, you can get a lightsaber in this fucking game. Yeah, you can get a lightsaber and you can dress Heather or Cheryl up as like a space princess type thing. I think it might be was it like a Space Channel 5 thing, or am I just conflating the two? It's some kind of wacky costume like that, silvery dress thing, skirt.
That's hilarious.
And yeah, I also feel like there's got to be, because I have this official render in my head of her as Cheryl, with dark hair. What did you do?
I just started an extra new game. I want to see if I have the beam saver.
It might be something you have to turn on, or maybe not. I don't know if there's a bonus section. Normally these days they'd have like a bonus toggle, you know, bonus toggle for
Right.
bonus items.
Well, I don't care anymore.
Where's my lightsaber?
All right, friends, that's it for us. I want to really thank everybody for joining us, especially those of you who are around for more of the game. But if you like this kind of content, definitely let us know. We talk about games like this and newer games as well on our podcast, as well as other media. Be sure to check that out. I had a lot of fun. Thanks to my co-host Flask for watching me play the whole dang game.
Of course.
I had a blast. Yeah, so you know, we definitely have plans for future content, but let your voice be heard if you had something specific in mind. And with that, the game's complete. And you guys all saw it. I got like 8 out of 8 stars. I don't know how many stars are the total, but you know, 8 out of 8 stars.
Loaded in enough states to ensure that there was no failure whatsoever.
I think we're moving on. Good night,
Very
everybody.
well. Good night.
Enjoy your night. Play some games. Stay up late. It's Friday after all. And hey, you saw me this whole fucking stream. Don't forget to rotate your saves, everybody.
Rotate your saves. It's just good practice.
It's just good practice.